All right, we're here with head coach Kim Cameron. Coach, you want to start with the overall thoughts of the game?
For us, it's a great finish, and that's what we're going to go with. I think down the stretch, they made a really big push at us. Obviously, we blew a decent lead, but that being said, that's what Northwood does. They're very capable of doing that. We knew that. 12 points isn't enough of a cushion. I thought at the end of the game, to finish it off, we got the stop that we needed to without fouling, and we made the free throws down the stretch that we had to.
What were some of the things they did there in the end game that gave you guys trouble, particularly for you guys in the offensive end? It seemed like there was some, it was tough to score in those last couple of minutes.
Well, they put the press on, and we got the ball across court, half court, with about 20 seconds left, and I think we were trying to hold the ball and losing some of our aggressiveness offensively. Felt like we were obviously getting down to under 10 seconds on a number of possessions where I think we can attack a little bit harder. I think we can make them have to work a little bit more, and I think we were a little bit more worried about getting the time to go away, really, and their pressure did a lot of that, but we turned the ball over too much, and that was unfortunate for us. We gave up offensive possessions.
27 tonight for Seeley. I don't know where her number is, but whatever. What was she doing that you guys had trouble keeping her under control tonight?
She shot 60%, and she's a great player. I mean, and we knew that coming in. She's a freshman that averages 8 points and shoots a ton for them. In the absence of Lauren Robeck, she really took to her starting role. I mean, she was phenomenal, and she shot it, and that's good for her. I mean, she really stepped up, but she's definitely capable of that. She's proved that all year.
Speaking of phenomenal, Danny with a double-double, ties the school record for blocks and has 6 assists. Just describe your thoughts on her influence on this game on both ends of the floor.
Just a great. She's just come so far. I think it's really fun to watch. She's 50% from the floor. She's 7 blocks. She's 6 assists, and she's just becoming such a more complete player that just makes our team that much better. And the fact that she can distribute the basketball, she finishes everything. She does such a good job defensively, helping us out. It's so nice, obviously, to have her on our side, and then to have her be such a complete player and really make everybody else around her better.
Key point in the game, she had those 2 drives and dishes to Jillian. The lead went from 7 to 13, and obviously Jillian, your senior, making big threes again.
Jillian stepped up the way that she has this entire year, and they actually reminded me on the radio it was 3, but one of them got called back. She actually made 3 in a row, but got called back. But you can see that the first time that Danny and Jill made eye contact and connected on that play, the next time that's exactly what Danny was looking for. What works and who has the hot hand, and that's what we've been able to do. Danny just becoming that much more aware and being able to complete the pass, and Jillian being able to be consistent with her shot.
Did you feel like you guys had a pretty sizable advantage inside? I mean, not just Danny, but obviously Kylie had a pretty good game down low tonight. It didn't seem like Northwood really had a kind of a traditional post presence as much. Did you feel like that was an area where you were able to gain an advantage tonight?
Our plan going into this game was to be able to get the ball inside. We were successful at that last year up here, especially with Kylie. We didn't do as well as I actually thought that we could have. The times that we did, it looked great. I don't think we did it enough, maybe, but I thought Kylie did a really good job. Was very efficient inside. Yeah.
How do you, as a team defensively, how do you feel like guys did tonight?
Well, you can't let one player go off for 27, and especially a freshman and their first time on this floor. And she was awesome, but we have to be better. We can't let one person and then 3 others go into double figures.
We talked earlier this week about the fouling. First half, pretty good. Second half, they spent a lot of time in the bonus. As far as just that level of things, was that a little bit of a mixed bag tonight as far as the discipline stuff like that, the fouls?
We just have to be better defensively, be in better position, keep our hands up. But we definitely have to keep teams off the free throw line. And they were in the bonus with 11 minutes left in the game, and that's something that can get you in a lot of trouble, and that hurt us.
17 turnovers tonight. To what would you? I mean, was it just bad decisions, lack of focus? Forced stuff by Northwood. What would you say is kind of the main cause of that?
Lots of different reasons, unfortunately, for the turnovers. We caused some of them ourselves, but I thought that their pressure got to us in a number of cases, and that was unfortunate. But I think we haven't done that very often, and we will get better moving forward.
How can you guys build or improve going into Lake State on Saturday?
You know, I think we have to understand we did what we needed to do at the end of the game in order to get the win. We got the stop and we made the free throw, and that's what you have to carry forward. Northwood's a great team. They're missing their best player. I mean, they one of their best players. They're a really good team, and they're going to give you everything that they have. I'm proud of our kids for being able to finish it. I think that they would like to play better. I think they know what it feels like to be have a little better continuity on offense, and obviously not let somebody go off on your home floor, and those will be two things that I think they're just going to desire on Saturday, want to put a little bit better performance together.
Thank you.